Drivers, start your engines.
Pocono, and we are returning to Pocono after a very disappointing finish last time we were here. We're looking to get some revenge after having a pretty nice run and having a pretty strong car, bringing the same exact setup, and this time we qualified a little bit better. But we got 3 viewer drivers with us this time. Starting up in 10th, the number 39 of Kippy Cooper. He's making another start with us with a very good qualifying. And just behind him, Ian White in the number 64 car. He's starting 11th. We are actually starting 18th, just a few rows behind them. Hopefully we can just survive this one and have a better finish than the last Pocono race. And then starting towards the back in 30th, Jay Adair in the number 33 car. He's making another start with us. Haven't seen him since the beginning of the season. But good luck to all of us. Hopefully it's a clean one. Hopefully we can get through it and be nice and patient. We got 100 laps. Really, really long race. One of the longest races of the season. Same length mileage-wise as the Daytona 500 that we did. But the lap times are much longer. So it's going to be probably just a bit shorter than the Coke 600 in terms of time. It'll be a grueling one. Multiple pit stops are going to be required. And I just hope we can survive this one. We're going to give lots of room, be nice and patient. It's a long, long race, like I said. Hopefully we'll be good. Hopefully we'll be good. Starting up here with one of our better starting positions of the year. And I'm looking forward to it. Running the same setup like I said, so shifting wise we can basically just leave it in 4th. I've got the gearing set. It'll be nice and easy that way.
Green flag, green flag. Green,
But second gear is kind of long. Should have started in 1st, I guess. Just quickly get it up into 4th before we get to turn 1. Car's pretty loose on cold tires. No reason to push it too bad here. It will tighten up significantly. And also I remember from the last one that overheating issue was kind of something we had to keep in mind. But the track temp, it's pretty cloudy, so I didn't change the tape. I think the track has cooled off. It's a lot cooler than it was when we were here the first time. And we're going to try and not overdrive turn 3 too many times like we just did. It's not very good. Elliott Sattler's going to get by us. I'm not worried about losing positions early, falling back at all. I think a top 15 run would be perfectly acceptable. I think we have a top 15 car for sure. Chipping out a little bit in the draft. The way I have the gearing set. I just set it to be as easy as possible to get around here, so just leave it in 4th gear. We don't have to worry about shifting. Maybe late in the runs before we pit we could shift, but I don't think it's going to provide us too much benefit. Coming into the tunnel turn. We're going to have a nice solid run like we had at Chicagoland after we had a very, very disappointing New Hampshire race, and I am really overdriving turn 3. New Hampshire race was especially frustrating because I felt like we had a top 10 car. We just got caught up in some nonsense and then could never get back forward. We just kept getting stuck. And people just keep running you over at that track. Short tracks are very hard in this game. The AI just likes to drive through you. And any contact you get is so hard to save the car. But we got it 16th. I mean, that's not terrible. Our average finish on the year, I think, is around 15th. Jeff Gordon looking to make the pass here. Probably just going to let him go. Unless we can hold him off On the outside of turn 3, no, he clears us easily. Need to figure out turn 3. I'm struggling a bit through there. Get the draft, do the best we can. Chipping out, but it's okay. Just keeps us from overdriving turn 1. Turn 1, one of the trickiest corners in all of NASCAR here at Pocono. Turn 1 at Pocono. You're going super fast and it is so sharp. Pocono, one of the most dangerous tracks historically because of that turn 1. And I cannot get this car to get to the white line here in turn 3. We got Jeff Burton on our outside. Robbie Gordon's falling back a little bit. And we'll look to his inside, I guess.
Stay low. Still there.
They're diming it in a lot deeper than I am, and I'm hitting the apron and pushing up. That's not good. Alright, we survived. It's getting pretty sketchy.
Stay low. Still there.
Just trying to be nice and calm about it.
Clear.
No reason to go nuts. Robbie Gordon pushes wide right there. See if we get any cautions. I'm prepared to have to make a couple green flag pit stops. I think we need at least 2 pit stops for fuel. 33 laps, 95 to go. There's our overheating issue.
Keep low.
You know, with this weather, I think
Still there.
we got a little bit more grip, so we're getting on throttle a bit quicker
Keep low.
in the middle of the corner, so maybe we do need to take some tape off. That was something I was debating the entire race last time we were here at Pocono. So I feel like we're chipping out a lot more, because I think we're not having to slow down as much with the cooler track in the corner, so we keep the throttle up a lot more, which is causing us to chip out more, and I just cannot stop overdriving turn 3. But extra on throttle time is going to heat up that engine more. We'll keep an eye on it. Tire wear will start to make us slow down enough where it's not going to be a factor. But if we need to, we'll take some tape off of it. It'll tighten it up a bit. And I am very tight anyway. We just slammed the wall. I'm gonna go ahead and turn that damage off, fix that, or the option to fix that damage. If we get a caution, we might.
Fix the damage.
But it's just a glancing blow on the wall. It's gonna be fine. We're in 16th. It's gonna be a long day, man. I think as the tires start to fall off, we'll start moving up more. Jeff Gordon's made his way up quite a bit. Car's very tight in 1. Biffle's kind of pulled away. Okay. They're getting so much better drives through turn 3 than I can. That's where a lot of my time is being lost. I'm not sure what I can do about it. We're about to lose the draft from Biffle. That was a good turn 1, though. Biffle 0.9 ahead of us now. Just be nice and smooth. No reason to panic. Jeff Burton's right behind us through turn 3. We're just losing so much time through turn 3. I don't know why. Just keep being consistent, see where the car feels after a long run. I don't know what I could do changes-wise to improve it. I only gained a little bit on him there. I think we'll be okay. I think there's no reason to worry. Just need to get settled in and get comfortable because we got a long race. Hopefully we don't get too many cautions because that will make this take forever. Caution laps here take a long time with how big the track is. Yeah, we got Burton, Sadler, and Gordon right behind us, and then a pretty big gap. And we caught Biffle just a bit the last couple laps. It's like Kurt Busch making a pass on Ward Burton up there. Kippy Cooper and Ian White must be moving forward. I haven't seen them at all since the drop of the green. So that's good. Okay. A lot of tight racing up ahead. I almost saw 3 wide, I think. Jeff Gordon moving way up there. He's really fast. I knew if we held him up, we'd run the risk of just getting run over because how much more speed he would have through the corners. He's been having a weird season. He's way down in points, but not because poor performance, because he's been wrecked out a bunch, but also he's been qualifying poorly. He qualified behind us this race. We got 18th. Every race that he's in, he's one of the front runners on speed, I think. Nearly overdrove it and spun out there. It's going to get Burton to our inside. Burton's been following us up to Biffle.
Clear inside.
Get a better run on his outside. Biffle must be falling off with the tires, I guess. See, we get behind him and he takes some air off our nose. We start to overheat. Also get tight behind him. We're going to get a run and get on his inside here.
Outside. Keep low. Still there.
Hopefully be able to pass him in one of these corners. Too wide through the tunnel turn's not very easy.
Clear.
Now we're going to have to not overdrive turn 3 with him in front of us. So tight through turn 3. We got Elliott Sadler behind us now, making a pass on Biffle. Not Biffle, Burton. Biffle, we're trying to pass. I think we'll be able to get him here.
Car outside. Keep low.
Maybe. They're just entering the corner so much harder, and
Still there.
I'm afraid to do that, thinking I'm going to spin. Alright, we clear him. See if we can pull away. 2 seconds to Kurt Busch up there. But they are battling. We might pull in closer. We'll see. That puts us top 15, though. That's my goal for the race. Let's see if we can improve it. Let's see if we can make up this gap to the front half of the field. Last Pocono race was one of the bigger wrecks that we've been in this season. Can't think of another one that would rival it. Maybe the Darlington way early on in the season. Darlington wreck that we had when we were up front. Alright, we're pulling in. They're battling too wide quite a bit. We're pulled away from Biffle and Burton. Jimmy Johnson up there in 12th. He's not as far up as I thought he would be. Have to wait on throttle with how tight the car is. A little bit of overheating issue on the left rear we might have to keep an eye on. I don't know what we would do to change that. Lower tire pressures maybe. That would really not be good to blow a tire. This would just be our most unlucky track of the season, I guess. But hopefully we can pull it out here and have a good finish. Coming around to complete lap 16. It's gonna be a long one. I think every pit stop we just take 4 tires and fuel. I don't think we need to try anything fancy. Let's see how many laps we are from pitting. We can go 20 more laps, let's say. That'll put us at lap 37. So 37 on a tank. There's 100 laps. Maybe we pit at lap... Oh Lord. Overdriving 3. If we pit at lap 35 and then 70, we'll have a 30 lap run to the end. Would that be good? Or do I do 37? I just stretch these first 2 runs as long as possible, and then we have the shortest possible run to the end. Might be the best thing to do. Assuming this race goes all green. Probably should just do that. That way we have the freshest tires we can for the final run. But I don't want to be caught out here for too long on old tires if people start pitting early. But I also, I mean, that final run, if we pit too early, we're close to not making it on the final run, so we have a specific window we need to hit. Two pit stop race. Usually just 1 is necessary on fuel. Obviously we do more than that usually with cautions for tires and stuff, but fuel is usually not an issue after that first stop halfway. But this race is long enough where it is a problem that you have to keep in mind. 2 seconds back to Jeff Burton now. Our car has come alive. We're moving forward. Definitely have a long run car. I think it was the same kind of thing last time. About to catch this group. That would get up ahead of McMurray up there in this little group. That would put us 11th, so that's really, really good. Let's see, Ian White is up to 7th. Kippy Cooper is still in 10th, so they're having a great run so far. And we get behind these guys and we start overheating, so we just got to watch traffic. But running by ourselves, it's not really been a problem. little bit concerned about the tire heat problem. Because the grill, we can just take tape off. I don't know what we could do about the tires. I guess we'd have to lower pressures, but that's going to change the feel of the car. Whoa!
Car outside.
Ward Burton.
Keep low. Keep low.
Get on his inside through turn 3.
Still there.
They're struggling, I think, for some turn. I think they're all getting really tight.
Keep low.
My car hasn't really changed much, the feel of it. It's kind of, I mean, it's overall pretty tight, but the feel of the car is about the same as it was when we took the green, which is a good sign. Nice and balanced overall.
Outside. Keep low.
Oh, we hit the apron.
Stay low.
Maybe could have made that pass had we not done that.
Outside. Still there.
I entered shallow just in case we could sneak underneath
Still there.
Kurt Busch, but that let Ward Burton back on our outside.
Still there. Still there. Clear outside.
Big run through turn 1 on Kurt Busch. We should be able to clear him before we even get to the tunnel turn.
Keep low. Stay low.
Not quite,
Clear outside.
but close enough. Made a couple passes there. That puts us 13th, I think. That's cool. 3 seconds back to Jeff Burton. And Bobby Labonte now has moved up past him. We are definitely a long run car. Which kind of makes me want to think about pitting early these first 2 runs and having a longer run at the end, but I don't know if they stay out and have better tires. I don't know if it's going to make a big difference. It would probably make our car still worse off compared to them than had we just pit for better tires. Like if it's a longer run at the end, but they have better tires, they're still going to be quicker. We're all starting from the same point this run, so we're going to be quicker on long run. Tire temps have gone down a little bit, which is interesting. I have to back off because the engine. I might want to take some tape off. It just seems to be a problem in traffic, though. Running by myself, I wasn't getting that red light. I don't want that red light to be on. That will, I think you can blow up anytime, just randomly.
Clear outside.
If that red light's showing. You can blow up anytime randomly anyway. Just have random parts failures. We have surprisingly not had any for our car this season. Several others have. Big run on McMurray with the draft. I'm going to back off though. We weren't going to be there quite quick enough to make a move. Everyone's so tight off the corner though, we can get a good run on them.
Car outside.
On corner exit, which is really, really good.
Keep low. Still there. Clear outside.
Trying to give everyone a little bit extra room down the long pond straight after the issue we had first time we came here.
Still there.
Murray gets back to our inside.
Still there.
Should be able to clear him off the corner
Clear.
as he gets tight. Puts us P11, right where I thought we could be. See if we can catch Kippy Cooper up there in 10th. Now we got some clean air. Should help with the engine. See, we're on lap 26 now, 13 to go before we pit. I think we just run these empty and do the first strategy I said, just run these first 2 runs as long as possible and then have a shorter run at the end. I think would make sense. New tires are going to be way too valuable, I think. We're about a second off the pace from early in the race. We'll see how much that drops before we pit. Looks like Kippy Cooper's making a pass on Terry Labonte up there. Ian White has fallen back to 8th. He might have pushed his tires a little too hard at the early going. I'm very happy with our situation right now. Moving forward still, long run, we're way better. Just trying to take care of the car, take care of the tires. If we get a restart, hopefully we don't, but if we do, just make sure we give everyone lots of room. I don't want to repeat it with last Pocono race. I want to actually finish, and hopefully we'll finish well. Kippy Cooper not able to make the pass on Terry Labonte. And as they're battling, we are catching slightly. And they've fallen off the main group. Getting into a rhythm now, though, I think. I think our tires, our setup is just better on tires for long run, and I think we've been taking care of them as well. I don't think we pushed it too bad through the corners. We're within 3 seconds now on these two. Very cool. Morgan Shepherd up there getting lapped. He's 43rd, dead last. We'll have to be careful when we get around him and not catch him too quickly in the middle of the corner if he's in front of us on the low side. Don't want to run into anybody and wreck myself. He's still trying to pass Terry Labonte. The more they race too wide, the better off we're going to be. McMurray is still behind us, but then there's a pretty big gap. McMurray's just hanging on to our draft, I think. We're within 2 seconds almost now on those two ahead of us. Kippy Cooper has finally completed that pass on Terry Labonte. And now I'm overdriving turn 1. Haven't really done that all race. We were still quick through there though. But we're sunk on tires doing that. Keep an eye on our fuel situation, and if anybody else starts pitting. Almost 2 seconds back to Ward Burton now. He's really fallen off. 4.5 seconds to Bobby Labonte and Jeff Burton. Earnhardt is back in 25th. That's interesting. Pocono is one of his better tracks, usually. Must have hit the setup wrong this week. I think he was running up front first Pocono race, can't remember. Kippy Cooper getting around Morgan Shepherd. He's up and out of the way. Hopefully we can get around him cleanly, probably down the front stretch here. We should be quicker than him, and we'll have some draft. Just want to make these passes nice and easy and safely.
You're in the top 10. Outside.
We are top 10. Matt Kenseth has pit, I think. I think he just pit. I'm looking at the box instead of the corner, and I hit the apron. Fuel, we got 5 to go. Did we just pit this time? What lap are we on? 33. I think Terry Labonte's pitting. Let's just pit right now. I don't want Matt Kenseth to get a super big jump on us. Let's not run anybody over.
Pitting now.
Everybody's pitting up here. Didn't expect them to be slowing down that much.
3,000 in seconds.
Alright, McMurray got almost around us there. We were slow entering, but it was safe. Jeff Gordon here. 4 tires and fuel, and we should be good to go. Kind of a slow looking stop here. Getting off pit road is very treacherous going into turn 1.
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now.
Don't speed.
Keep it on 3,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
I think all things considered, that wasn't too bad. Alright, be careful. Alright. First pit stop is out of the way. I think we pit pretty much all at the same time right there. Because Kenseth pit a lap or two early, and I had to make sure we didn't lose too much time on him. Kippy Cooper's up in 7th now. I don't think that's updated though. Now let's be nice and smooth and careful. Cold tires are going to be tricky. If we lose a couple spots early on because we're backing up the corners more, that's okay. Just trying to be nice and safe. Morgan Shepherd's on pit road. We are in 11th, so right where we pit from, basically. Very happy with that. We bounce it off the apron. That's not very good. Kurt Busch is right behind us. Alright, first run is complete. We've cycled basically right where we were, and the lineup in front of us is basically the exact same. Harvick is a bit further back, it looks like. Wonder where Kenseth ended up. Should have looked and seen who was leading this race. Might have been Kenseth. Kenseth pit from 9th, it said. Well, he's in the lead by about a second behind Tony Stewart. Kenseth trying to win the championship, just like he did in real life in 2003. Alright, I didn't change any tape. I didn't change anything with the tires. Car feels fine. I think we're in a groove a little bit and are going to be a bit quicker this short run early on here than we were at the beginning when we were kind of just starting off the race. I can be more comfortable in the car. Overdrive in turn 3 is something we still need to not do. Tippy Cooper in that Armor All car. Dale Jr. just now pitting. I like that Armor All car. I made it, but I think it looks pretty good. It turned out okay. I made most of the viewer cars. They just give me car number and the make and a suggestion of the sponsor, and I'll make something for you. You can run in my race here if you want to suggest one as well. Just doing that instead of the typical starting parks, the real life starting parks that you'd see at this time. Just put a couple of viewer drivers in there for some fun. Just give me your name and number and a couple other suggestions and I'll make something, or you could submit a paint scheme. Junior's still on pit road. Something's definitely happened to him. If you make your own paint scheme, though, make sure you're using the right template. I am using the Splash and Go Graphics 2003 mod. Car model's a bit better, and so is the damage model than vanilla. I don't know what's going on with Junior, though, but he's not having a good day. Kurt Busch is right on our bumper. Hopefully he doesn't run us over. We'll start to pull away from him in about 15 laps. He's still on pit road. He's in last now. Must have something really wrong with his car. I'll have to check the standings later and see if he just quits the race entirely. I don't think the other DEI cars are running too bad, are they? Michael Waltrip's up in 6th. A little bit loose. An eye on that oil temperature right behind a car. Kevin Harvick and Ian White about 3.5 seconds ahead of Terry Labonte up there for this little group. They're pretty stacked up on top of each other up there, though. Need to be careful when we're doing pit stops that we don't run over somebody because they're slowing down more than we expect. Junior just now coming out of pit road. We almost had an issue with Terry Labonte when we were pitting. Thankfully, we got it slowed down enough in time. Let's see, Earnhardt is 4 laps down in dead last. Nobody has retired from this race. Must have been having some engine issues or something they had to get addressed. for a ton of changes or something. McMurray is passing Kurt Busch behind us. We're getting loose out of turn 3. It's alright. This is just kind of the part of the run where we tread water for a bit until later and we can start moving forward. Man, it took us forever to get back on throttle there. The car was very tight. Struggling a bit through the tunnel turn this run. For some reason. And still struggling through turn 3, as we have pretty much all race. We're pretty good through turn 1 though. Until we underdrive it and hit the apron. That's not good. I'd like to keep Kurt Busch behind me because I know we're going to pull away and be quicker than him later. And I don't want to have to pass him back. But we might just be too slow right now. Massive run out of turn 3 that time on me. We're fine though. We're running almost top 10. Nothing to be worried about. Yeah, Kurt Busch, McMurray, only 2 people behind us, then a big gap to Jimmy Johnson. He's falling way out. Yeah, that was a better tunnel turn than we've had in a while. Junior has gone up and passed some people, not for position, but just working his way through that group up there, I guess. I'm just lifting a little bit early into the corners when I start to overheat like that. We don't lose a lot of speed at all, really, and just keeps the engine from pushing it too hard.
Clear.
Just past Kippy Cooper. Might be starting to catch up now. The overheating really only happens on the front stretch, the longest part of the track. It's not really an issue anywhere else, which is good. It means we're right on the edge of it.
You're in the top 10.
That puts us top 10, which is awesome. Got Larry Foyt up ahead. Hopefully we can pass him without an issue. We're starting to pull away from the guys behind us now. Kippy Cooper's falling back to 13th. That was quick. Overdrove tunnel turn, nearly got it sideways. That wasn't good. See tire temps, they're looking okay. Almost to halfway. And this is going to be a really bad place to catch him. I'm just going to back off and hopefully not run into him. We got a little bit of space behind us.
Car outside.
Had issues running into him on corner entry
Clear.
and through the middle of the corner before. That's what happened at Charlotte, I believe. Just because he's so way off the pace and doesn't give the bottom line to the lead group. None of the lap cars do. Lost a little bit of time on McMurray there doing that, but that's fine. We're running a nice solid race. And hopefully we can continue. This has been a great first half. Done about the best we could have hoped for. Big run down the straightaway with draft on Terry Labonte. A little bit loose through turn 1. I don't want to go for the pass quite yet here, though he blew the corner. It's a good exit. Might be able to pull up to his bumper again with the draft. Maybe we look to his inside. Just a little bit too far back out of turn 3, I think. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it. If I throw it up the inside and overdrive it, I'm liable to push up into him and spin out. Don't want to do that. Just being cautious. He's much quicker through turn 2 though. Okay, now can we look for the move? Maybe we have enough time. Yeah, I'm going for it.
Outside. Stay low.
We're gonna be able to stay on his inside. Decent run through 1 and 2. Oh yeah, we're good.
Still there.
We made another pass.
Outside. Clear outside.
He's not going to be very quick on the top side of turn 2 though, but he's quicker by himself running turn 2. But we passed him. Should be able to pull away, I think. A little bit loose out of turn 3. We got Rusty Wallace ahead of us in 8th.
We're halfway home.
Just past halfway. Been a good, clean race so far. Let's see if we can catch Rusty Wallace. I don't know if we'll be able to. I think we're going to pit around lap 66, 67. That'll be about 2/3 of the race. And that should be able to get us to the end. So about 16 laps. We'll take a look and see what the fuel says and see if it agrees with that estimate. If I can find it. 20 laps. Maybe we go to lap 70. Kind of what my original plan was anyway. We'll see when the leaders pit. If they all pit in front of us at the same time again, we'll just follow them. That worked out pretty well. Or maybe we pit early and jump on them. Get a jump on them and have a new tires for a couple extra laps. And then when we get to the long run, we're gonna be quicker anyway. I'm gonna spin out into turn 3 overdriving it. We were lucky to have caught that. That was not good.
Clear inside.
We get the draft. I'm gonna go down here and block him and get some draft. We can stay ahead of him, just don't do that mistake again. We are catching Rusty Wallace a little bit. 2 seconds. Okay. They're side by side behind me. That'll slow them down. Next race is Indianapolis, the Brickyard. Looking forward to that. It's going to be a tough one. I have no idea what my speed's going to be like, to be honest. We'll just have to see. And then Watkins Glen after that, which if you asked me early in the season if I was excited for that, I'd say no, but after the race we just had at Sonoma not very long ago, getting second, then might be fun. Watkins Glen, not technically more difficult than Sonoma, but the bus stop at Watkins Glen is very hard in this game, seems like to me. We'll see what we got though. And then it's Michigan again. We're going to look for some revenge at Michigan. We got 25th last time, and that's like my best track ever. So I'd like to do better than that. And now we're overdriving turn 1. Not good. No grip on the top side. We still gain time on everybody somehow. Need not lose focus. Still got a lot of laps to do. Is this race going to go all green? It's looking like it's going to so far, unless somebody has some issues. Dale Jr.'s falling back a bit now. Last race, we got that caution early on from somebody blowing their engine and stopping on track. This one we have not had that. And then, of course, my wreck. And thankfully we haven't had that either. About to catch Rusty Wallace though. About 4 seconds to Harvick. I don't know if we're going to catch him. Rusty's really struggling, I think, for some turn. Look to his inside.
Stay low. Stay low. Clear.
Make that pass for a top 8. I would be very, very happy with the top 10. Any top 10 would be excellent. We'll see what we can get. I just don't think we're catching those guys ahead of us anymore. I think Rusty might have been the last one. We're going to be faster than 4.1, 4.2. We'll see. we want to beat those guys, we might have to do it on pit stops. I don't know. We got 14 laps. What's the longest we can make it on fuel? 14 would be 72. That's not going to tell me anything. We pit on lap 33, I think, right? 33 to 72 is almost 40 laps. We can maybe make it 40 laps. Maybe we pit in like 3 or 4 laps and see if we can get a jump. If we get a caution, we're just going to be hosed, but I don't think we're going to get a caution. We'll be on new tires quicker. They'll come out and be pretty quick compared to us on their newer tires for a couple laps. But then I think at the end, we're going to be way quicker because we're better long run. And once the tires start to equalize a bit, it might be worth it. Pulled the Matt Kenseth strategy. It's working pretty well for him. He's 14.5 seconds ahead. I don't even know where second place is. Second place is like 10 seconds behind him. He is just gone. NASCAR needs to make sure they do inspection on that car at the end of the race. But of course they will. I'd hate to pit though while we're moving forward so much. We're pulling away from those guys behind us, but we're not catching the guys ahead of us is the thing anymore. Well, maybe we are. 3.9. Still though, I don't think it's a small enough gap to make a difference. Or it's small enough. Yeah, a small enough gap to stay out here. I think it's too big of a gap. Try and make it up here. Maybe we pit at lap 62. Let's see. I don't know. I hope we can make it. We should be able to. I don't want to mess myself up and pit too early and then we can't make it to the end. That would be very stupid. Tire temps for this run I think have been good. Yeah, not a problem. Let's go one more lap. And then I think we're going to think about pitting. Pretty early, but it might pay off. It just might pay off. Because we've held steady with Harvick since we've got around Rusty Wallace, pretty much. Not a huge difference. We've gained them by like 0.2 at most, and not the whole time. We're not catching them 0.2 a lap. We're like catching them 0.2 through the tunnel turn and then losing it back out of turn 3. Well, people are pitting. That's Todd Bodine and Kenny Wallace, though, and Joe Nemechek. Interesting. All right, we're gonna pit this time, I think. Probably a bad strategy, but I think we should still be able to get top 10. And hopefully pitting early will close the gap on Harvick up there. Let's give it a shot. And just hope we can make it to the end. Should be able to. Should be able to.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 3,000 in seconds.
Okay, we got it slowed down a little bit too much.
Watch that speed.
Don't
now.
speed.
Keep it
Do
on
not speed
3,000
whatsoever.
in seconds.
All right, pretty smooth. What's the fuel gonna look like? Get that extra can in there. Oh no!
Go, go, go! Keep it under 55.
Are we not gonna make it?
Keep it under 3,000 in seconds.
Oh no! Hopefully we can save enough. We're right on the line.
Flash of fuel. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Okay, merge when you can.
This is gonna be bad. All right, nobody run me over, please.
Clear outside.
There's Kenseth. We're gonna have to keep an eye on fuel. I think we might be okay. Like right on the line. Jeff Green, they're gonna be on old tires.
Outside.
Everybody's gonna be on old tires. We're technically a lap down, but that's not gonna last
Clear
very long.
outside.
Harvick might be pitting. We should have waited one extra lap just to be safe. Yeah, not Harvick, Kenseth. Kenseth is pitting. Let's see if we can gain a bunch here in this next couple laps.
Leader pitting now.
Oh my gosh, we are right on the line.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
We have to figure out a way to save enough. Not hit the apron. We might get a caution too, who knows, but hopefully not. 35 laps to go. I think we're like half a lap to the good. Very scary, very fun strategy to try out. Let's not run over Tony Raines here. He's gonna be very slow out of turn 3. Thankfully he's not pitting though.
Car outside.
There's Jimmy Johnson we're gonna pass.
Clear outside.
Just barely. Wow, we're sideways through turn 1. Careful now. Gotta be careful. Haven't seen anybody we've been racing for position quite yet. Jimmy Johnson, but he was very far back. We should cycle to the exact same place we were once this happens, but we might be closer to Harvick at the end. But maybe not by much. Everybody on pit road now. Oh, there's Harvick right there. Oh, heck yeah. We've closed that gap completely now. And we've gotten around him. And there's Michael Waltrip. Man, this worked out great if we can make it on fuel. Holy cow. We might be top 5. There's Tony Stewart up ahead of Waltrip. Kenseth is like 13 seconds ahead. Holy moly. What a great decision if this works out. Harvick is almost a second back. And we are catching and going to pass Waltrip here.
You're in the top 10.
We're 9th right now, but we're passing people on pit road.
Keep low.
This is scary.
Clear outside. Car inside.
Guy coming out of the pits. Waltrip dove it in turn 1. Whew! Ian White. We just passed for position. This is exciting. Very, very exciting. I think we're going to be like 7th, 6th or 7th. And I'm going to pass Waltrip if we get a chance. Now we keep catching people on pit road. Cars overheating.
Outside.
We are in 5th, getting sideways. Jeff Gordon coming out of the pits.
The next car's the leader. Stay low.
He was the leader. We are passing Waltrip.
Clear outside.
Oh my gosh. I think we're in 4th. Man, why is Jeff Gordon so slow? He should be on brand new tires. He should be taking off, but he is way slow through turn 3. Newman is right behind us.
Good job.
We're in 4th. We just passed Gordon for 3rd. Somebody's blown up on the inside. That was Mayfield. I think he's off the track, though. I don't think we're going to get a caution. We are loose. Fuel. Oh my gosh.
Splash of fuel.
Later in the run, we should be better on fuel mileage as we slow down on tires. Right now, we're pushing it pretty hard, though, because we are in the top 5. Overdrove 3, but we're fine. Mayfield has got it to pit road. Kenseth is 14.5 seconds up. No one's catching Kenseth. Stewart right there in front of us. I mean, we might be able to catch him, but we're not catching Kenseth, no way. But that's fine. Man, we're loose. I've been pushing this car hard, and we got Gordon right behind us. Might have to clutch a couple times into some corners just to save enough for the end, but we can't do that while we're in traffic. Very dangerous. Gordon is definitely faster than us, but he was so slow on his outlap that we were able to pass him. But we have a gap behind him to Harvick. Casey Mears a lap down up here. Also Kenny Schrader. We're loose. Kenny Schrader just blew up. Is that going to be a caution? I don't know. Gordon's going to get to our inside almost. Our windshields are dirty from the smoke Kenny Schrader just put down. They're racing hard behind us. We got a big group of cars that I think are quicker than us. But we're going to be tough to pass. So hopefully we don't get run over. We're going to be slower for a little while until we get to the longer run and our car takes off. Oh, I'm so worried about the fuel. Really worried about the fuel. We pit just a lap too early, but we did gain a bunch of spots. Harvick is right behind us. We're not going to be in position, really good position to pass Mears here, but we're going to look to the inside, I guess. That was nearly disastrous. Should have backed off. Better on fuel anyway. He's into the wall. We pushed him a little bit, but thankfully he lived. We're catching Stewart. But those guys are right behind us. They are racing. They keep changing positions. It's going to keep them. It's going to slow them down and keep us up ahead. What a great pit call for track position. A couple people have blown up, but no caution. Thankfully. Harvick has held back Gordon. We are catching Tony Stewart. Oh, what's the fuel look like? My gosh, we are on the edge. Not a good turn 3 there. I mean, I think we can just barely make it. Just barely. I'm so glad I didn't pit a little bit earlier than that. Man, I don't know if we're going to be able to hold off those guys behind us either, though, the whole time. They're right on our tail. Like right on our tail. And we are not good through turn 3. Okay, I think we're okay on fuel. I think we're okay. Barely. It's looking good right now. What an exciting race this has turned into. Hopefully we can close it out. We have 24 laps to go, coming to 23 to go. We just can't quite catch Stewart at the right time to make a move. He's a little bit quicker through turn 3, and we really need to pass him down the front stretch or into turn 1. Lifting off early for turn 1 like that is going to help save some fuel as well. And we might look to his inside here. Maybe. Going for the pass.
Car outside. Keep low.
He's hanging on. He might clear us back through turn 3. We got to not overdrive it.
Keep low. Clear outside. Car outside.
We barely clear him for a moment. He's just a little bit quicker, but we had the low side. We're going to get past him. We are in second place. Holy cow. Where is Kenseth? 15 seconds ahead still. Fuel?
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
I don't know. Can't decide if we're gonna make it or not. That middle line through turn 3 actually isn't that bad. Dale Jr.'s coming out on new tires, passing everybody. We're gonna give him the draft. Hopefully he can hold up Gordon for a bit. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Yeah, we are good on fuel by like half a lap. We are half a lap to the good. I think Gordon was blocking Dale Jr. He's like, he doesn't want him to pass, not racing for position. We'll go down here and try and block their draft a bit. 20 laps to go. Coming down to the wire. But 20 laps here is still a long way. Junior has passed Gordon. Now if Junior gets here, are we going to have to let him by? And if we do, are we going to be able to do it without giving up all our time on Gordon? It's me and Gordon battling again, just like it was at Chicagoland. But we've also got 4 or 5 more cars that could easily be quicker than us right behind him. Harvick and Newman and Stewart. With Matt Kenseth just pacing the field. All green so far. We get a caution, do we pit for tires? Then a splash of fuel? Maybe. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Dale Jr. breathing down our neck. Not for position, but moving up out of the preferred groove. It's going to slow me way down. Though he might just power around our outside. That works too on his new tires. Then we'll get some draft from him. That's fine. He can pull away and be out of our situation. I don't have a problem with that at all. A little bit of draft might help with fuel mileage as well. He's just way quicker on new tires, so he had to go. He's in 40th.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
Man, we are right on the freaking edge of the fuel. That is crazy how close I cut it. Alright, Jeff Gordon right behind us still. We're catching a big group of lap cars. We're going to have to get around them safely. Jimmy Spencer and Christian Fittipaldi in the 43. Somebody's on pit road. That is Fittipaldi. Several of the lap cars are on pit road for some reason. I guess because they pit too early that first, or that second pit stop. Now they have to pit for fuel. And probably tires. We are not pitting again. And hopefully we don't run out. Heartbreaking if we run out of fuel, but we are gambling here. We got to take the gamble. Now it's Larry Foyt up there. Jeff Gordon gonna look to the inside, but not quite. Just gonna get the draft off Junior, hopefully pull away a little bit down the straightaway. They're pushing this car to the limit. Just like you're supposed to do. Very, very fun.
That car's a lap down.
Oh man, are we gonna be able to catch him at a spot and not wreck? Yeah, before we get to turn 2.
Outside. That car's a lap down. Still there. Clear.
Well, what about Spencer? You're not gonna catch him before 3, it looks like. That's scary.
The leader's pitting now.
What? What? No, he did not.
That car's a lap down.
No, he did not.
Outside.
Oh,
Stay low. That car's a
Matt
lap
Kenseth
down.
just pit with a 15-second lead.
Clear.
What did he do to the strategy? Are you kidding me? Are we going to be the only ones that know that we don't have to pit? Unfreaking believable. You've got to be joking. When the fuel mileage is close like that, the AI sometimes don't realize that they don't need to pit. I didn't even think about that. Holy crap, we're 0.8 ahead of Gordon
You're in first.
in the lead. Matt Kenseth just throwing it away. Are you kidding me? I do not believe that. That is unbelievable. I am not believing that. Everyone behind me might think they have to pit again too. I don't know. Harvick or Kenseth didn't pit that early. He pit after we did. He should have been able to make it easily. Did he have an issue? Did he have a tire going down? Something must have happened. Because if the people behind me don't pit, then there should have been no reason for Kenseth to pit. We'll see if the people behind me pit. If they don't pit, then Kenseth just had some problem happen, which would be insane with how big of a lead he had. I gotta be patient with these lap cars. I hope Jeff Green isn't pitting in front of me. They're gonna really slow me down here. Gordon right back on our tail. Oh my gosh, Gordon nearly got a run on our inside. How much I'm having to slow down for these two. Stupid lap cars, get out of the way. They have to be racing too freaking wide right in front of me. Oh my gosh. We're looking for the pass here.
Car outside.
He's being an idiot.
Keep low. Clear outside.
He wasn't even able to pass freaking Tony Raines. Cost me almost a second on Gordon. We're okay though. We didn't wreck. Raines is a lot slower through the center of the corner. We should be able to get the draft and get around him into before turn 1 though.
Car outside. Keep low.
Jimmy Johnson in front of us in 20 seconds. Something happened to him. No idea what. He made a pit as well. I cannot believe that Matt Kenseth pit there. Kurt Busch is a lap down now too. Maybe just a handful of guys have pit for no reason. I really don't know. I think we're faster than Gordon right now.
That car's a lap down. We got just 10 more to go.
10 laps to go. What is going to happen here? What is going to happen? My goodness, what a race. One of the most exciting races we've had all year, I think. Oh, I thought we were overdriving it. We got it slowed down in time. We're all right. Guess I'm gonna look to the inside on him here in turn one. We should be okay
Car outside.
to get it in here.
Keep low. Still there.
These corners being so sharp and the straightaway is so long, it's so dangerous to try and make a move like that and dive it up the inside, because if you overdrive it, you are wrecked when you're underneath somebody like that. Thankfully, we've had it work out okay for us, and Gordon right on our bumper again. It's going to be nice and smooth. Don't give up the bottom. I don't think he's going to be able to find a way around us. Kevin Harvick is 1.8 back behind Gordon. We've definitely pulled away from them. McMurray's on pit road. Holy crap, what a race. Dale Jr. ahead of us, and then Jimmy Johnson in 21st. I can't believe he is having such a bad run. He wasn't even doing that good when he wasn't a lap down. Gordon looking to the inside on us. I got scared a little bit there, but he backed out of it. We're loose. Thought he might be pitting with how slow he was going there. Or not slow, but just very aggressive looking to the inside. I don't know. McMurray's still on pit road. Gordon just wants to pass us. But obviously he does, because we're in the lead. I don't know if we can hold him back. It's going to be so close, and we're still worrying about fuel. I see some tire marks on the top line of turn 2. Somebody had something go on. Okay, we pulled back away from him a little bit. He keeps catching us down the straightaways though with the draft. There's nothing I can really do about that. I can weave around the straightaway, I guess. I might do that if we have to. Definitely going to block him. I just need Kurt Busch to try and pass him. Kurt Busch is a lap down right behind him. It's nice and smooth into turn 3, get a good drive out. We've been a little bit better than him each time. Not by much, but a little bit.
Just 5 more to go.
We have 5 laps to go. Oh, we overdrove turn 1 just a bit. I tried to run a little bit lower down the straightaway to see if I could avoid him getting a draft off of us, but he's got Kurt Busch right behind him, which is going to help anyway. Man, we were not going to win this race. There was no way we were going to catch Matt Kenseth. I cannot believe that happened. We made a fantastic pit call to put us in position to be able to take advantage had something happened. But speed-wise, we did not have it, which is just unbelievable. All right. I think running a bit lower down the straightaway, front straightaway into turn 1 is helping keep that gap a little bit. He's just not quick enough to get a run. He was, that one time he looked on the inside in turn 3 was the closest he's been. Even though we're overdriving turn 3, we're still quicker, just because we're driving it in so much deeper. Whew, it's coming down to the wire. I think we're still half a lap to the good. I'm going to keep an eye on that. We just got massive loose right there. That's not good. We are half a lap to the good. We're going to run out of fuel coming out of turn 1 after the checkered. Talk about getting that absolutely perfect. Let's just keep an eye on it this lap. Got lap car coming up. Might be Reigns again.
Just 2 to go.
2 laps to go.
That car's a lap down.
He's going to make that interesting if we can't get around him cleanly. Alright, we're done looking at fuel. It's going to be fine. Don't have to worry about that. Gordon, 0.4 behind us. That's Morgan Shepherd again. We'll get him out of turn 3. 0.5 back. He's fallen off. So this is going to slow us down a bit. Not terrible, though. Coming to the white flag.
Car out back. Still there. Last lap. You the man. Come on, bring it home.
Oh my gosh. Come on, fuel. One more lap. That's all I need. Oh my goodness. One more time into turn 3. We got 0.6 behind us. Come on! Yeah! Look at the fuel! Oh my goodness!
You won! Hey, you just won a race! Next thing you know, Boston will win the series.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that happened. Look at the fuel. We're not even going to be able to do burnouts. You can hear it running out. Where did Kenseth end up? What happened to him? Why did he pit? He got 7th still. Or 8th, rather. My gosh, we're out of fuel. I am speechless. How did that happen? We'll try to do burnouts. But we have no gas. Holy crap.
Over. Come on in.
I don't even know if we can with the way this is geared. We just don't have enough gas left. Oh my gosh.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race back to
Yellow
the line.
flag. Just for me. Driving backwards. Holy crap. Holy crap. How did this happen? How in the world did this happen? It worked so perfectly. Talk about revenge on Pocono. Oh my gosh. Like, we just don't have enough power left because the fuel is so low. We were out of fuel. Right after the checkered. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Oh, Ian White gets 6th. Great run to him. Kippy Cooper 13th. I never saw Jay Adair. I never saw him on track. He got 36th. That's crazy that I never even came across him. Ken Schrader blew up. Mayfield and Craven blew up. I think Craven blew up the first Pocono race. 21 people finish on the lead lap. Junior finishes 4 laps down in 40th. That's not a good day for him. I can't believe Kenseth was in the lead by 15 seconds. He pit and he still gets 8th because of how big of a lead he had and how fast he was. I cannot believe he pit there though. Why? Nobody else behind us pit. He must have had the tire going down or something. Like, that's the only thing I can think of. But oh my gosh, what a race. Probably my favorite race we've done this season. That is amazing. Thank you so much for watching. And looking forward to Indianapolis. This is a very good result, obviously. Holy cow.